You've returned, I see, for another chapter. So I will show you now what we are working on. We are creating a boat, as you can see. Times have been good to us, despite a very big fright with a very big monster in a very recent blood moon. The next one is due soon, however, due, I believe, on the day of 29, or at least the night of 29 to be accurate. So I am working now to invest in a boat. We cannot live in a land where monsters like that tend to roam, so we must flee and find a new prosperity, find new fortunes, find new opportunities. So my builders will continue the construction of a boat. I deliver that last coin to the banker who will use it to invest, and perhaps he will provide me with more coins to use on the boat very soon. And now I will quickly ride back out to the east just to continue to observe the progress of our construction. Once our boat is ready, we can soon make it float, and then we can leave these lands and go somewhere new, which will be guided by my hand. So how is that going on, my friend? I can see the trader is also now leaving, which means the day is nearly through. As you can see, we are getting even closer to completion. Perhaps with maybe 10 more coins, we could soon be very complete. I hope it isn't too much longer, for we cannot stay for very long. The enemy fights get tougher every night. I know that so far, I mean, at least last night, it wasn't very tough, but they will be back. I know it in my heart. And that is why we need to make ourselves have a head start. That's why we are building. We build up every night. We get tougher and tougher. I still have my catapult, which provides chilling and crushing blows to the enemy every time they try to attack. So my men, man the catapult, get ready to do what you feel is right. I know you sweat your brow, you mop them away, because it's not an easy life in the life of an engineer in the kingdom of Stuarvik. I know that you are busy having to continually build everything I need. You run from one corner of my kingdom to another just to satisfy every demand, but you know what? You do it without quarrel, you do it without question, which makes me happier. Very happy indeed. But now we can observe as the night of 26 passes, as monsters will attack from the big rubble we have. Perhaps it would be wise if we were to one day gather these rocks and bring them back within our walls. If a huge monstrosity attacks again, but one which seems to have the ability to give birth, it would be a very, very good idea if we did not give it an advantage. If we bring these boulders back, it cannot use them as ammunition to try and kill off all my men like it did so last time. Still, the moon passes quickly. I hear a gentle wind in this night. It is somewhat foggy, but at least the winter is no longer upon us. Soon the trees will grow leaves, and then it will all look alright. However, my men, just be vigilant, be prepared, the monsters could approach again. But I know they always approach from the west, and my god, it is windy tonight. I see my torches flicker and flutter. All the smoke seems to brush to the right. But the monsters attack, a new legion emerges. Catapult, create the catapult faster, for we need to be ready to attack. And we do attack, we attack quite strong. And while the wall is under attack and it's beginning to collapse, it seems their might is still not enough, and it gives me guidance to reach the day of 27. So, thank you my men, you have served me well. Repair the wall, and then you will make your way back to the boat. From there, we will make sure we get closer to giving it the ability to float. So thank you for your coin there, my fair trading friend. Take your coin to invest, and I will see you tomorrow again. Now I will give you, well, I will not give you any more. You will be giving me more tomorrow when we meet. But now I will give the boat its investments, its wood it needs. We'll continue to gather the resources needed to make this work. This is our escape, our last hope. 3 more pieces shall bring us closer to making our way out of here. And I will also give another coin to my banking friend. It looks like winter is completely not off our backs yet, my friend. Seems like it's snowing again. Soon it will lay on the ground and make the ground white. Doesn't give me a fright though, because I don't need to fight. It just makes things seem more picturesque. However, it makes the nights quite dark as well, which could provide problems for my accuracy with both arrow and stone. My builders also continue to work hard. As grand as these walls are and as good as they defend, it does take a lot of effort to make these tall again, for they do require a lot of stone to rebuild. So I can only hope that the stone is invested wisely and these builders work as fast as they can. Perhaps a third builder would be a good move to repair this wall even faster and with a greater degree of efficiency. For this is not moving fast enough for my likes, especially when a day passes so fast. We have to be always wary that while a night passes fast, which I use to my advantage, a day also passes quite quick, which is something which works to my disadvantage. The sun will already be setting very soon. I mean, I suspect my trading friend is already making his way back to my base. I mean, let us check on his progress and see where he is. Yes, he's already approaching my walls. He's ready to approach. My builders still have to erect 3 pieces of a boat. We are running quite slow, yes I know. I will invest in a third builder, for it will just continue to improve my ability to be efficient. With 3 builders we cut out the time needed to defend our lands, or at least to repair our defences, which we need to make sure are always at hand. Otherwise we will soon find ourselves dead when the next moon of red decides to rise. So quickly install the pieces which I have given you. We are getting closer and closer now, my friends. With more investment we will be ready. I know we are close. I know we can do it. After all those kingdoms who have fallen before us, we have now lived the longest and we have lived the smartest. We know how to protect our lands. We know what we're supposed to do. So now let us retreat within our walls, make our way to our defences and get ready for another night where we will prevent our fall. Though the kingdom of Stuarvik will never fall, in my opinion. I think we are at the point where we are now too strong. However, just because we are too strong does not mean the enemy will get weaker. Every night they will continue to get stronger, and with every blood moon we will now be faced with a new challenge, which is why we must get ready for their next attack. Could be their most lethal, their most deadly, and perhaps even fatal, which is why we need the boat to be ready. So let us continue our investments and wait for this night to pass. I hear the winds of winter continuing to rasp. They flutter and they breeze, they make my flag move. The torches, they continue to stay lit, though, because this, once more, is a very dark night. The moon has almost set and the monsters will approach. They approach to see what petty damage they can do before the night ends and the day of 28 begins. And a good shot was landed by my catapult. It continues to do its job. Come on, my catapult, continue to do what you need to do. We have almost made it so we don't have to spend too long repairing our walls. That is good, but now it is the day of 28. One more day until the blood moon is due. However, we can never be too sure, for the blood moon is a tricky foe. And with the plenty of coins I have been given today, I feel like I am comfortable with investing in a new builder. So I give 3 coins to the building merchant and I will donate a coin to a vagabond. He will create a new builder who will continue to repair my walls and do everything I need him to do. So take that coin and become my friend. Become efficient, become a citizen. You will contribute to my society and you will make it strong, while I continue to invest coins in this boat, which will now become very close to having the ability to float. Those 3 more planks will get us even closer. I do not know how much more we will need. I suspect it will not be a lot. However, the monsters only need one bad night to make it all go wrong. So come, my builders, come nice and quickly. Make sure you're ready to defend our craft. For all these walls which you have built, these are what keep the monsters away from it and from destroying our last hope of survival. For we cannot survive in this land for much longer. While I did want to thrive, it's clear that we cannot. We cannot farm because the portal continues to spit out evil. We do not know how to destroy the portal and we have no capability of going offensive, which is why we must just wait and wait and wait. But with those extra bits of a boat constructed, we are now another step closer. Another day will come, another day will pass, and we'll get closer to making sure the boat is ready. But at least we complete the boat before sunset. Now my constructors, they run to the catapult and get ready to defend. Today seems to be a happy day as well. Seems to be a jovial mood in the air. All the people are happy, they socialise and they work. We should be satisfied today. Nothing shall get hurt. We can just continue to watch as the sun continues to set. No ice falls on the river tonight. It seems it has all decided to thaw and melt. But the trees continue to have no leaves. But soon I believe we will be back in with spring. So when we can see our trees become leafy again, vegetation will flow, and then we can live in a nice area, which is cool and colourful. But for now, we just wait. The sun has gone. The moon will appear amidst a backdrop of red. However, the moon itself will be nice and white, I believe. No blood moon tonight, my friend. I do not want to see this kingdom end. Now come within the wall, my archer friend. Let us wait for the night to end, or the day to end. Seems we are in that time where between day and night, for now it gets darker. I would now like to call it night. So the moon rises, it will zip across the sky in its usual cycle, but not a lot of stars are out tonight. It seems very strange that the night is so blank. Why no stars? Could it be a sign? I hope it is not, for that would not be good. However, let us make sure we are ready for tomorrow night's attack. We will be dealing with a stronger enemy. Tomorrow is a blood moon, as I have forecast. So let us make sure our defences are tough. I think I will expand my tower or something else tomorrow. For while I do want to continue investing in the boat, we must make sure we are always ready for every inevitability. We cannot be too cocky, we cannot be too cocksure. While my catapult is very good for dispatching the foe, we have to be prepared for one day it might not dispatch the foe, it might fail, it might miss every shot or this wall will fall, which is why our catapult continues to do its job. But we are lucky, we are fortunate, the day of 29 is upon us. However, tonight is the forecasted blood moon, so let us take whatever coin we can have and see what we should invest in. So thank you for the coins, you will take your investment. The banker takes a share as well, for he seems entitled. Do we have enough to improve this wall, make it strong and tall so it will not fall? Though I would rather invest in this wall here, or perhaps even in this tower and make it one that has the strength of 3. I would rather invest in a tower, or perhaps I should not. I would feel stronger investing in the wall, in fact. With a strong wall, that means our frontier is protected, and we will not fall very soon. Now we are prepared for the next blood moon. If a blood moon does not rise, then tomorrow I will just rebuild the tower. Then we will be ready, we will be completely prepared. And then even if a great beast emerges, or even if an armada of floating monstrosities decides to attack, we can merely shake them off and hit them back. So we get the wall up, we get it up nice. We make sure it's ready, and I did pay a very good price. Just some of my gold and not many men. Just 2 men or maybe even 3, I cannot see for my view is obstructed. But with these strong walls we can now make sure we are ready to defend. We will see that the monsters will never enter our lands. We can live through the night of 29 quite peacefully, and then we can make it to the day of 30. We seem to have the code cracked. Everything now falls into place like a wonderful jigsaw. And the sun even shines extremely bright today. I mean, look, you don't even see around us, you just see a light. We go from a night where we see no stars, where the sky seems veiled, and now we just go to a day that's bright. We seem to go from a night of negativity, or at least a very bad omen, to now just an omen of niceness. However, after a very bright sun, I suspect that it will bring something very nasty. I suspect a blood moon is about to rise, for I hear no foreboding just yet. It looks like the night of 29 is not the night of a blood moon. Perhaps my forecast was wrong. It looks like another calm night that we will easily defend. So I guess we can at least make it through, my good friend. But I guess that means the night of 30 will be the one where we will have to play dirty. Or at least the monsters will play dirty, as they will use every trick in the book they have to defend their abilities to ruin my lands. But once more, the night seems windy. I continue to hear the wind blowing and breezing. And it's also very foggy and very cloudy too. This could be bad. This could be a sign. We'll see what attacks us, we will see what emerges. Let us hope it is not a monster that is huge and lurching. But if I do have enough coins, I will invest in a triple tower. Then we will make sure that even if a lurching monster appears, we will have a backup plan ready to enact. And then I will never fall, oh I will never. Then we can just make sure the boat is ready to sail in any weather I see fit. So the sun, I mean, well, not the sun, or at least the sun of the night. It flies, it breezes, it zips through the sky. Now the sun of the day will appear, or as we call it, just the sun. So goodbye moon, goodbye moon. Monsters emerge at long last. I was even beginning to think they would not even attack tonight, which would be strange, it would be lackluster. It would be a very bad sign for these monsters to just start shirking their duties. Their duty to attack, their duty to offend. But it seems they're just content to die and allow me to live till the day of 30. So 30 days we have survived, or at least 29 to be exact. But either way, we continue our nice life. So I give coin to the donkey, he will go and invest. And do I have enough coin to invest in this tower? It seems not. 'Tis a shame, the banker has not provided me with a payment yet. So instead I will use this coin in a different matter. I will use it for my objective, which is to construct the boat. So while my builders continue to invest and work on the walls, I will make sure the materials are ready so they can just get right to work. So let us provide them with more pieces of wood. These will add more structural integrity to the boat. I am left with one more coin now, one more coin which is a loan. I will give it to the banker and then he will provide it back to me. He can consider this a loan. And the snow also falls very quick tonight. I wonder when winter will end. Perhaps this is why we should also leave. A sunnier climate would be nice to live in, rather than one here which is just very foggy. Well, not foggy, just snowy, very cold, very harsh. So you take that coin, my friend, and do do with it what you must. I must now quickly go to my builders and see what is occurring. I must see the progress of our boat, see if we can soon make it float. Make sure there are no holes, make sure there are no leaks. Come on, my friend, make sure it is constructed. You add more pieces, which will add more integrity. It looks like now we are adding the top part. So once we have the top part ready, the rails are ready, we add the oars, we add the sail, and then we can load our citizens aboard, and then we will sail. And also we will not fail. I am still optimistic. I will always be praising our strength. I suspect if we survive through tonight, which is expected to be a blood moon, we will be okay. Though the sun is already setting and I do not hear any omens. I do not hear any premonitions, no foreshadowing. Looks like tonight will be another calm night. That's good. It means we will continue our survival and our thrival. So let the sun set, let the moon rise, let the night of 30 just continue to be of no surprise. But it would be a surprise if an elite monster was to join the pack, the massive rabble which attacks every night. What's that noise? I don't like that noise. Premonition appears once more, doesn't it? Blood moon has risen. Ring the town bell! It looks like the monsters want to try and raise hell. They want to come, they bring their blood moon. The blood moon, it delays its approach. It doesn't want to know. Fine, what new creature do you bring? What monstrosity do you now throw at me? How do you seek to destroy me? Whatever you use, I will be ready. You bring a giant monster, I will have my catapult fell you in one good sweep. You bring a monster who walks slowly, ha! No challenge at all. Let my catapult attack. Now make sure, my archers, attack the flying beast. Make sure it doesn't steal you. Make sure it does not kidnap, though it seems to kidnap, though it has fallen. And another one comes. Is this the best you can do? You just bring 2 of them? Though you bring 3 of them, and they have stolen my archers. They have weakened my defences. They have succeeded in their plot, and a big one comes as 2. It looks like this is a night where the enemy really does want to try. We must retreat further into the base, even if we can try and fell the bigger monster. But the wall is about to fall. Come on, my catapult. We have little hope left. Right. We must survive. We must continue to make it. It may be the day of 31. We may have survived. However, our survival isn't guaranteed until it falls. Come, my archers, keep attacking. This wall, it will continue to stun it. Come on, attack, my archers. You attack with all your might. It keeps punching the walls, but you can do it. I know you can, my archers. Continue to attack. Continue to attack. Come on. Don't worry about what it spawns. Just worry about seeing that it dies. Come on, my archers. Oh no! My crown, it fell. Grab the crown and make sure we can escape this living hell. Come, archers. Attack and defend. Has the monster fallen? No, it has not. The monster just now attacks the trader. It tries to steal from me. Archers, make sure the monsters do not walk off with their ill-gotten gains. Now come, attack the monster, attack the monster. It may be rampaging through the town. We can stop it, my friends. We can stop the monster. Keep me. Make sure it does not make off with my goods. See that it dies, and the monster has fallen. A very close day, my friends. A very close one indeed. We may have lost a lot indeed. However, it's still the end of another chapter where I must leave you. So, I hope you've enjoyed witnessing the final battle. At least not the final battle, but a very major one indeed. I will see you next time for another chapter of this kingdom. For now, I must bid you goodbye.